Good afternoon. Today we are going to learn about how to do the proper squat. That includes technique, racking and unracking, form, all that. We're going to learn how to do that properly so we don't injure ourselves when we're working out. First, before you want to start working out, you always want to stretch before. You want to do a dynamic warm-up before the workout. You want to get the muscles warmed up so you don't tear or pull them during the workout. All right, for the squat today, you don't have your bar set up. You don't want to choose a weight that you can't do by yourself. You want to be able to do as much weight as you can without tearing everything. All right. So when the bar is on the rack, you don't want to get it too high or too low to where you're dropping down to get underneath the bar to pick it up, or you have to go up on your tippy toes to get it off the rack. You want enough bend underneath of it, so what you're going to do is just stand straight up and the bar is off the rack. All right, so today, the way we're going to do it is there's 4 markers on a bar that indicate finger position on different workouts. The way I like to do it is I like to put my pinky on the very last mark on each side and get a pronated grip. Don't do a hook grip or anything. Get a pronated closed grip in the hand and firm grip it tight. Next thing you want to do is you want to put your feet underneath the bar, kind of close together. And bend down, come underneath of it, and there's a little shelf on the back, on your back, right through here, to where you can put the bar. And it's going to naturally sit right there. It's going to be really comfortable too. So you want to put your hands right there, or whatever is kind of comfortable for you. Put your feet together, kind of step underneath the bar, squat down, come underneath, rest the bar on that natural shelf, and lift straight up. And you can take a step out, get shoulder width apart, and now you're ready to do the squat. For the squat, the first thing you want to do is you want to get a position in the room 2-3 feet above your eyes to keep your eyes on. What that's going to do is you're going to keep your head in line with your spine and not get anything out of order. It's going to be a lot more comfortable and you're not going to cause any injuries. And once you find your spot, you're going to kind of push your butt out a little bit and squat straight down, keeping your back straight until you're parallel with the ground. And then with your heels on the ground, you're going to push through them straight back up. And when you push straight back up, you're going to get triple extension through your ankles coming up, through your knees extending out, and your hips extending. It's called triple extension. Now here's an angle from this side that kind of shows you what it looks like. You're going to push your butt out a little bit, and you're going to squat straight down, keeping your shoulders parallel with your ankles, get parallel with the floor, and come straight back up, pushing up through those heels. And then again, you're going to get the triple extension through the ankles, the knees, and the hips. Now, proper re-racking is coming all the way to the bar, pushing it up against the rails, and then coming down. You don't want to get out here and then start dropping, because you may get underneath of it and lose it and hurt yourself. So you want to get both sides of the bar, straight up against the rails, and come down. That's how you properly do a squat technique. Now here is how you properly squat for the squat technique. When a person is squatting like this, you're going to be behind them. If you have one person, you're going to be behind them. And you're kind of hug them and go down with them. And come back up. Only put your hands and arms on the person if they need help coming back up. What that's going to do is going to give really good leverage and keep their back straight from bending backwards or forwards. So you kind of want to hug them, bend down, and come up with them. And don't touch your hands to them unless they need you. If you have 3 people, you're going to have one on this side, one on this side, and one behind them again. The people on the side, what I like to do is I like to put my hands in a grip like this, and come right here and follow the bar down. Follow down and come back up with it with them. But only touch the bar if they need your help. And that is how you do a proper squat and spot. Good afternoon. Today we're going to learn how to do the proper hang clean technique. Before you want to get started with the workout, again, you want to do another dynamic workout, well, a dynamic warm-up before working out. You can include your dynamics together if you're doing multiple different lifts, but you always want to do a dynamic warm-up before you work out, where you don't tear any muscles or anything or get injured. Okay, for the unracking, I know I don't have a rack or anything, but when the bar is sitting on the rack with weight on each side, you're going to come up to it. You're going to place your hands about shoulder width apart on the bar. You'll get a pronated grip over top. You're going to grip it nice and firm, and then you're going to stand straight up with it. Take a couple steps back, that way you clear the rack, and you're going to rest it on your thighs. Okay, for the first thing, I wanted to do the hang clean. What you're going to do, you're going to get about shoulder width apart, arms and legs, and you're going to shrug and get triple extension through everything. So through your ankles, through your knees, and through your hips. And you're going to do this all simultaneously. So you're going to shrug, and as you shrug, you're going to get up, and you're going to bring the bar up, and then you're going to fall down underneath of it. So when you get the triple extension through your ankles here, triple extension through your knees, and through your hips, and you're going to shrug at the same time. So that force gets it all the way up to where you can roll your wrist over and it'll fall down on top of you here. Now fall down, I don't mean it falling on you and you falling back. When I mean falling down, that means you get underneath of it and let it rest right here on your clavicles. So you'll let it rest right here. And that's how you do a hang clean. So again, you're going to rest it on your thighs here. You're going to get triple extension through your ankles, knees, and hips. As you shrug, bring it up, and you're going to fall down underneath of it and stand back up. So from this angle, we're going to rest here on your thighs, get triple extension, and when you get here, you can widen out your stance a little bit so you can fall down underneath of it, and you're going to stand back up. And that's how you do a proper hang clean. Now re-racking, once you get it here, you're going to step back over to the rack and place it down on the rack. For spotting on this, you don't really want to spot where it's a very powerful movement and there's a lot of movement to it. If you're close to the person, you're liable to get hit or trip them and the weight fall off them, so you really don't want to be close to them when spotting. If anything, you want to be behind them by a couple feet. That way when they get here, if they can't get it, they can throw the weight that way and they're falling back, you can catch them. You don't want to be on the front, because if you're on the front of them, they'll throw the weight and hit you, and you don't want to be hit by the weight. If you're hang cleaning 200 pounds, that's a lot of weight coming at you. That's going to hurt. So on the spotting, you want to be behind them, close enough to where if they start falling back, you can catch them. And that's how you do a proper hang clean.